Hello, Man UCLA family. This is Principal Johnson with another advisory message. The topic for today is responsibility. But before we dive into responsibility, let's ready ourselves for the pledge. Ready, begin. As a student of the Man UCLA Community School, I vow to stay prepared, be responsible, have integrity, be determined, and strive for excellence every day. I will resist peer pressure and be my own individual and never bully any of my fellow Panthers. I will be a positive influence on my fellow Panthers to develop a safe environment full of critical thinkers, problem solvers, and respectful communicators. To this pledge, I will be true and dedicated to the white and blue. Now, as we dive into this topic, first I want to admit a mistake. We're talking about responsibility because when on my previous video, when I talked about responsibility, I actually gave the definition for integrity, which is doing the right thing even if no one is looking. The actual definition for responsibility is knowing what's expected, having what's expected, and doing what's expected. So, in regards to being a student, if you're a responsible student, that means you're attending your classes on time, whether we're in person or through Zoom. You're submitting all of your work on time. You're working hard and doing the best that you can. So when you do your work, you give your best effort. That's what being responsible is, as well as treating each other respectfully and treating all teachers, adults, staff respectfully. That's what responsibility refers to. But we're going to look at responsibility a second way. I want to offer an alternative. And to look at an alternative, I'm going to focus on a quote from an amazing woman named Ellen Ochoa, who's the first Latinx female astronaut. She stated, "This was the last astronaut job that was not yet done by a woman." Now, with this milestone, we can focus on the fact that what is important to succeed in life doesn't matter whether you are a man or a woman. And I wanted to focus on that because she felt that it was her responsibility to be a trailblazer, not only for women, but women of color. She was born in Los Angeles and is of Mexican heritage through her father. And with her accomplishment, what she did was that she blazed a trail for women of color and she proved that women of color, Latinx women, are just as capable, just as intelligent, just as amazing as any other individual on this planet. And they can do any job just like any other individual on this planet. And that is what our expectation is for you. It is your responsibility to be a trailblazer for people who look like you. There are a lot of people that don't believe that Black and brown individuals can do amazing things. And we know that is not true. And in order for us to make sure that people know that that's not true, is you have to be the trailblazers. You have to try to acquire positions of power so that you can make pathways for other individuals that look like you. And thanks to Ellen Ochoa, no one can say, well, a Latinx woman can't do this or they can't do that, because you have to be amazing to not only become an astronaut, but to travel in that space. And she had a few successful missions and she went on to many, many other accomplishments. So I salute her being a trailblazer, and I challenge you to be responsible, to accomplish great things, and be a trailblazer for people that look like you and for your families. Thank you for your time. And remember, you just can't hide that Panther pride.